How's it going, everyone? Today we're back over here on Naruto x Boruto Ninja Voltage, and it's been a while since I played this game. It's been about 2 weeks, just because there hasn't been too much to do. The New Year's roundup that we had, after you do it, you're pretty much done. The Sam mission wasn't too much of an interest to me, but now that we're jumping back into some new content, I thought I'd go ahead and jump back over here. And I grinded quite a bit last month. Like, when their 3rd anniversary took place, I grinded a lot in this game, probably the most that I ever had, and because of that I feel like I'm a little bit more prepared for whatever the 3rd year is going to offer for Naruto x Boruto Ninja Voltage. So with that said, first of all, let's talk about the banners before we talk about how you can go ahead and get as many items as you can in the Roundup mission. There's a new banner, and it is for units that we already have, but really amazing looking jutsu. I love how this jutsu in particular looks, guys. This jutsu is beautiful. It has Naruto there. It's like the scene where he protected everybody in the village. You saw it also in the Road to Boruto, or in the movie, more the Boruto and Naruto movie. So with that said, we also have a Sasuke jutsu, and this one is Kirin. So they brought back Kirin, which is really cool because we don't see Sasuke do it too much in the Boruto era, so that's very nice, honestly. And yeah, altogether, like, really cool jutsu. And I think what's very notable about them too is that they're 2 different typings. So I think that that's very interesting, and these jutsu are amazing. So I'm going to be trying to summon for it. I'm probably only going to be able to do 1 summon for it, but I definitely do want to try to get this. It's really cool. They're both at 1%, so that's not too bad. You can walk away with 1 of them, and a lot of other great jutsu are in here as well. So yeah, but what's cool is that these are 6-star jutsu, so they went ahead and gave 7-star jutsu to the Naruto and Sasuke, which are Hokage Naruto and Wandering Sasuke, which have been in the game. So you can go ahead and get that along with a lot of the other ones. Like, I already have most of these cards right here. Actually, this one I don't. Rip and Tear I don't. That's a new card, I believe. And so is 7th Hokage's Protection, alongside Amaterasu Swift Slash and Fire Style Dragon Flame Jutsu Blaze. So pretty cool jutsu if you ask me. I'm glad that they kind of gave like an overhaul. This is the way to do 7 stars. If you're gonna bring back an old unit, give it a complete overhaul. But even then, like, if you don't pull these jutsus, those units can still be amazing because you're able to awaken them. Like, I think that Voltage doesn't get enough credit for this, but this game does 7 stars in an amazing way. A very amazing way. So with that said, if you summon over here, you have to use summon medals. But if you do enough summons on this banner, you could actually walk away with the Naruto ult or the Sasuke ult. So I believe they drop 10. I'm not too sure about that, but if they do drop 10, then that's 7 summons worth, which isn't too bad, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty similar to what we had already. What we do have already, we already have the New Year's one down here, except for you can get tools instead. That's very cool that they give away the ult, though. I think that's very nice of them to be able to do that. So the Roundup mission, of course, gives you plenty of items for the Naruto and Sasuke, which we're going to be getting into. Most notably, it does give you their tools as well, which looks beautiful, man. Like, I love this with the Kurama, or right here where you have Sasuke's katana, Susanoo's katana, I should say, rather. So very cool, similar to the other one. And yeah, I'm going to be jumping into this and how you can go ahead and get them. So it's pretty simple, but we'll get over to that anyway now. So the Roundup mission isn't too difficult, if I'm being real with you, if you have these units. Now, you do need either 3rd anniversary units or Naruto and Sasuke from the adult era. They will drop the most, so obviously take Naruto, take Sasuke to get 3 times, but if you take other ones like from 3rd anniversary, you still get a 1.35 times boost. But your biggest bet would probably be taking Sakura, Naruto, or Sasuke, one of the 2, and then Naruto and Sasuke. Now, the reason I say Sakura is because she's very important for the heals. A lot of people were saying that she was better during 3rd anniversary, and she's the one that I have maxed out pretty much, so I'm going to be taking her. Now, I haven't actually done stage 6 yet, so I'm going to be doing it here for you guys, but I don't think it'll be too difficult. Stage 5, I was actually just like autoing for the most part, but if you guys see what the team is that I'm taking, then you'll understand why. But you do need Naruto and you do need Sasuke. Now, you don't really need their ults, that's the thing. As long as you have one of them, you're good. This is something that a lot of players already know of, so just bring Naruto and Sasuke, you can get the most points. But for this video's sake, I think I'll actually go ahead and just do that anyway. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that and we'll see what happens. As you can see, my team isn't too great right there in the middle, but Sakura-chan and Naruto are my biggest priorities to have on this team, because they're the ones that I have the most from 3rd anniversary kind of maxed out. And then Naruto and Sasuke in the middle are going to mostly just be there for the points. They're probably going to die most likely, but honestly Sakura and Naruto alone should be okay. The only other ones that I usually would take is Kaguya and the Sasuke from the 2nd anniversary. So other than that, let's go ahead and jump into it, and hopefully this will be okay with those two in the middle not doing much. Alright, let's jump into it. So I'm expecting this to be pretty difficult if I'm being honest with you, but nothing too crazy as well. Now here's the thing, man, with an SS rank unit, you're pretty much in a good place to not need the other units to have their ults, but even more so, it's because this is a 3rd anniversary, Max Awakened at that, Sakura that can heal at all times. So yeah, with that said, like, it's not gonna be too difficult. Like, I'm honestly so glad that I picked this unit up, guys, and if I do pull one of the ults from the other video, then I'll definitely go ahead and redo this mission and do it with Naruto as the main unit or Sasuke as the main unit. But for right now, I don't have their ults. I don't even have their new kit. I have a lot of their old kit, but that's not necessarily going to be of help. Now, they're going to definitely die. Probably Sasuke more than Naruto. I haven't even worked on him at all. Like, I could definitely work on them a little bit more just from the items you're able to get from the exchange shop, and I'll be fine. But even when I grinded the 3rd anniversary one, I didn't have Madara or the Sasuke worked on at all. Naruto and Sakura were the only ones I worked on, and I still was able to get through it completely fine. So as long as I do this, the only problem might be the time, but we should be okay. And my Sakura's ult is at, like, what, I think 6 or maybe even 8. I think it might be at 8. So yeah, she should be good. So let's go ahead and take care of this. Just keep moving on. Honestly, I feel like the 3rd anniversary one was a lot more difficult, but then again, at the same time, I was just getting back into the game, so I didn't have much experience. But Jubito, Hashirama, Kakashi, and Madara were definitely more intimidating bosses than Boruto right there. So there's that as well. But nope, they haven't died yet. I got the heals, so that's all that's really important. Let's just keep going through it. I'm probably going to use my ult at this next... I don't actually know. We're already at the next boss. So let's just go ahead and do this, and we'll go ahead and finish this up. Might not get it within the time limit granted you, but I will be able to nonetheless. So let's see, where are we heading over here? Let me know what team you guys are using though, because I am curious. You do need at least some of these units that I'm using in this video, maybe Sasuke instead of Naruto for you, but you're gonna need them if you want to get the max points, which is the whole point of this video, is me going through stage 6 for the first time with you guys, and also just talking about how you can get the max points for doing this, because it's not that bad, honestly. As long as you just have one unit that's really good, you should be fine. You don't need to get the ults for the new units unless you really want to. But what I think is also really good is that these are old units, so even with the old ults that you have, those might be okay, but the rest of the kit, I'm not so sure. But alright, there we go. So we'll go ahead and heal, and let's go ahead and jump into the final fight, which I'm assuming is going to be Naruto and Sasuke, or is it going to be Sarada? So yep, it's Boruto and Sarada. So let's go ahead and heal. Let's go ahead and apply this, and let's go ahead and ult and see how much this does. Quite a bit, honestly. Not too bad at all if you ask me. Okay, not too bad at all. I might need one more ult. They do get to that point where they resist. Naruto and Sasuke are dead. Like I said, they have died, but that's completely fine. So I just need to watch out here, keep my Naruto alive. At this point though, like I said, it really doesn't matter if they're still alive, because Naruto and Sakura can pretty much take care of the rest by themselves. It's just a matter of time as well, and when I get my ult back and things of that nature. But as long as I keep healing, like, Sakura can't be touched, man. Like, it's insane how good they made this unit. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I actually made a post talking about how good I think Sakura was as far as a healing ninja in the show. But I'm glad that they showed her some love, because, like, her concept is really good, and heals are very important. So I'm gonna go ahead and ult now. Again, will this finish it? Let's see. There, that takes care of Boruto. Now we just have Sarada to go ahead and take care of, and we got plenty of time left, so not that big of a deal, honestly. If you have more ults, then it'll just go by a lot faster, but for right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and prioritize this, and it's not bad. Like, I should be getting quite a bit of points from this too, so let's go ahead and do this. If I have to, just go ahead and get one more ult, and we'll be good. And there we go, that takes care of it. So very, very simple, honestly. Just the time could be an issue. Maybe if I would have ulted on some of the bosses sooner, or if I had other units, which I'm probably going to end up just bringing over Naruto, Sasuke, then yeah, you're completely good. But there we go, plenty of the rewards that we needed for Boruto's necklace, and I'm already on my way to working it up. So that takes care of it. I hope y'all enjoyed this and found this helpful. That was my first attempt on stage 6, and I was able to do it pretty easily. So yeah, that's how you get the most Boruto necklaces for this event. Happy grinding to all of you guys. I hope y'all are enjoying this Roundup mission like I am. It's a fun change of pace from Tribes and Grand Cross. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.